Hi, and welcome to Physiofusion for back pain. Today, we're going to do a series of exercises to help improve your strength, mobility, flexibility, and stability, and to relieve your back pain so that you get back to doing the things that you love in no time. When you injure your back, or if you have scoliosis or arthritis, your inner abdominal or core muscles turn off right when you need them the most. Your body then becomes a bit like a building with no foundations, which is really strong on the outside, but nothing holding you together on the inside. Your back then starts to feel weak or unstable. And so what you automatically do is tense up all of the muscles on the outside to try to hold yourself together. The problem with that is that when you try to move, you can't because you're using those muscles to hold yourself together. So what we need to do is do some exercises to help strengthen up the muscles on the inside so that you can relax those muscles on the outside. This time, rocking the knees side to side. Keeping the top half still, keeping your ribs nice and flat, twisting the bottom half. Breathing in as you take the legs to the side. Breathing out, draw the tummy into the centre, keeping the ribs relaxed. Breathing in, take the legs to the side, lead from the waist. And breathing out, draw the tummy into the centre. Breathing into the side, lead from the waist. And breathing out, draw the tummy into the centre. Breathing into the side. And breathing out, draw the tummy into the centre. Have your arms down by your side. Breathe in sideways, draw down under the arms, lifting the bottom up, curling up joint by joint. Try and tuck the ribs in. Breathing out, lowering down joint by joint, bottom all the way down. Breathe in sideways, draw down under the armpits, curling up joint by joint, just up to the bottom of the shoulder blades. And breathing out, lowering down joint by joint, bottom all the way down to that pelvis is flat. Have your arms down by your side. Breathe in sideways, draw down under the arms, lifting the bottom up, curling up joint by joint. Try and tuck the ribs in. Breathing out, lowering down joint by joint, bottom all the way down. Breathe in sideways, draw down under the armpits, curling up joint by joint, just up to the bottom of the shoulder blades. And breathing out, lowering down joint by joint, bottom all the way down to that pelvis is flat. Then coming back to the middle, breathing in, straighten your elbows. Keeping your shoulders down, chin in. Breathing out, go all the way down, just rest your head to the side. Now if you do have sore shoulders or a sore neck, you can just prop up on your elbows and just hold that position for a few seconds. Or you can actually try with your palms down. Breathing in, try lifting yourself with your muscles, and breathing out, turn your head to the side. Okay, coming up onto your hands and knees now, with your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. Breathing in, curling up, tucking the chin in, and breathing out, flattening down, looking up. Breathing in, curling up, tucking the chin down, and breathing out, flatten down, look up. Breathing in, curling up, look down. Breathing out, flatten down, look up. You can use a towel, so grab a towel under your leg. And this just allows you to just pull the leg up halfway instead. So grab the towel using your lats, just pulling the leg up a little way and breathing in sideways. If you do have any back pain or leg pain or sciatica, the pain should actually ease as you're doing this, or if you have sciatica, the pain should actually move up towards your back rather than down your leg. If that's not happening, you need to actually let the leg out a little bit rather than pulling it up further. Using those lats to pull the leg up, relaxing the back, breathing in sideways. And we can do both legs. You need to hold close to your legs, pulling one leg up and then the other leg up, and breathing sideways, relaxing that middle back down. Using those lats to support it rather than your back muscles. And then lowering down one at a time. Again, if you don't need the towels, it's fine for you just to use your arms. So just using your lats, pulling those legs up. But if you do have neck and shoulder pain, or if you can't get the legs up to 90 degrees, then use the towels. And then lowering down one at a time so that the knees are still bent. And then we want to get rid of those pillows now. And we're going to roll over onto your stomach. We want to stretch all the way around to one side, keeping your hips still. Holding that for a few seconds and stretching all the way to the other side. Stretching all the way around to one side. And all the way around to the other side. Particularly good for people who have scoliosis, again to help straighten out the spine. We're going to make the bed. So when you're making the bed, we want to lunge down again. Keeping your pelvis in line with the bed, lunging with the outside leg. Because if you lunge with the leg closest to the bed, you end up tilting and twisting your back. And again, we want to be using your knees. So when we're making the bed to pull the sheets up, we lunge down, keeping your back up straight, keeping your ribs in, also keeping your knees out. Because we're using your legs now, it's important that you have your knees in the right position. So pulling the sheets up, lunging down, and coming back. Lunging down to pull the sheets up, keeping your back straight, keeping your hips square in the direction of the bed. And for the corners, we actually want to come in close to the corner of the bed and bending at the hips, like when you sit in the chair, and then folding one corner and the other corner. Keeping your back up straight, keeping your ribs in. So to do the corners, coming close, bend at the hips, sticking your bottom out, keeping your ribs in, and folding your corners. Keeping your back up straight.